Hello. Good evening. Hello, everybody. Happy December. Welcome to another late, sorry to say another late, Trainz the New Era stream. We're still on the FM 1960 route, as I promised. We was going to work on all weekend. As you can see, this is what we've been working on the last few days. So, and we're still working on it to this day. Well, the last time you saw me, which was last night, a late night, another late night, we was at, what was I at with y'all last night? I believe it was at here, Breck. I was going to do Breck. Well, Breck is now completed, as you can see here. Beautiful, isn't it? Breck is completed. I think that's why I left off with y'all last night, if I remember correctly. Oh, Wonderlich. I think it was Wonderlich. That's why I left y'all at. Okay, well, it's been completed out. Wonderlich is right here. We did Wonderlich last night. I also did Breck. Worked on Breck. We also did Veterans Memorial and Stubner Airline in FM 1960. And I also recently just completed Torrey Chase Boulevard in FM 1960. So we're halfway, we just passed up the halfway point. The halfway point in between 249 and 45 is Stubner Airline Veterans Memorial intersection. So we're past the halfway point. That's good. And we already started the second half of the traffic lights, which is this one, Torrey Chase, and this next light, Gladebrook. 2 minute warning. I'm also watching the Texans game, so I do apologize if I do get distracted a little bit. I might start cheering all loud and stuff. I do apologize. I am watching the Texans game. It's the only game. It's the only one. It's the only game I actually watch. This is the Sunday night football, and when it's my team, my home team playing, it's Sunday night football, and it's their Sunday night football game. This is the only football game I watch every year. So we are right here at Gladebrook in FM 1960. So in Google Maps, which I've been doing for the last few days. So let me pull up in desktop capture here so I can show y'all where we at. Okay, so here's the streets that we finished up when I last saw y'all, which was early this morning, around 2 o'clock in the morning. It was Wonderlich, was where we finished. I did Breck Street, Veterans Memorial, Stubner Airline, Torrey Chase. Those are the three intersections I've done. So my next intersection on my list and down FM 1960 is Gladebrook. So this is what Gladebrook looks like. Now there is some history behind Gladebrook. Gladebrook actually was left turn signals before left turn yields got here. So I'm trying to see if I can find an old picture. That's probably the oldest it's gonna go. So before the left turn yields got here, there were turn lights here. And now to this day, today, there's left turn yields here now. As you can see here. Yeah. So it's not left turn signals anymore. Now it's left turn yields. And as you can see, it's on sensor. So actually, the light actually works with left turn yields going first, and then the straight lights. It depends on traffic. Normally, this side would be a little bit longer, but we're just going to work it like left turn yields go together. So yeah. Hmm. So yeah, so that's how we're gonna work. How we're gonna work this light. So now let's go back out of desktop capture and go back in the game here. And this is what we're gonna do. Yeah, that Home Depot that's over here. I am planning to build that Home Depot. So I'm actually going to search the game. I believe I do have a Home Depot on here. So when we get finished, mm, game is getting very interesting. Yeah, there is a Home Depot on the game. As you can see here. So yeah. So now we just go ahead and get the parking lot, and the driveway up. That's what I'm going to do now. Texans win. We win. A lot of people said the Patriots was going to win, and all of them people just got blown out of proportions. Yeah, but hear noises. I'm just sucking on popsicle. So. I know it's like not like this in real life. It's kind of they're kind of connected. Okay, now we can do the parking lots. So y'all saw we had also added that apartment complex back there. Yeah, I am adding as I see because I know Trainz has these kind of stuff like the Home Depot like we're building now. I kind of knew they had all this on Trainz. In the McDonald's at Brett, I knew they have I know they have a McDonald's um on the game, so I added in the game on the route where it belongs. Yeah, a decade, all right. That boy does good. We might get somewhere this year. I missed that play. Yeah, we got it done tonight, man. We got it done. Real quick, let me just look at the like here. Come on, Google. Okay, got it. It's like that all the way up into the intersection. Into the intersection. I'm gonna go ahead and add it in anyway. You don't know my name, do you? Because he's embarrassed. He let the gecko down. The gecko down. There we go. Yeah. Jimmy, we'll see y'all next year. Once we have another Sunday night football game. Okay. So remember, we're only on for 2 hours tonight. Since it's a Sunday, since it's Sunday, and I have to go, I'm back to my normal, regular scheduled programming, regular scheduled week next week. I hope you enjoyed the 4 days of streaming this week. We'll do it again, hopefully for Christmas, if I get a chance to do it for Christmas. There she is. Yeah, this is another one that will have a turn with a straight track clearance, of course, is here. So, okay, so we have the stoppers in, we have the extra road for the left turn. It's a weird left turn because okay. So yeah, if I get distracted, it's because I'm watching TV, y'all. So do um, y'all just y'all hang tight with me, okay? You know, my home team just won the game tonight, so I'm kind of here in there. So I'm here with y'all, and I'm there with the. Okay. My left turn yields. So now we need street signs. One, two, three, four. The left turn yield signs. There we go. So, yeah, I mean, we're making some good progress after this route has been dead for the last couple of months. And look at me now. I'm sitting here with my fellow subscribers and non-subscribers. If you're not subscribed to the channel, you should be, by the way.
So can you talk about just your offense overall? What is that make this defense being as tough as it is? Just overall, how your offense.
Yes. There he is, my man. There he is. Good old Frank. There's my man. Good old Frank. Yep, they on every night after Sunday Night Football. It's supposed to be normally Bill, Dominic, and Frank, but I think Bill is taking the day off. He's still resting. Good old Frank.
will be close to 50 for Galveston, but lots of mid and upper 30s for Lake Epton. So get ready for that. Grab a sweater or a jacket. These are pretty good all day. Taking Monday's numbers, a slow warm up this week, and then another fun. And that brings us some spring chances also ahead.
Mr. Frank, Mr. Chief, my man. Appreciate you. Good old Frank.
According to flight records, that plane traveled from Hooks Memorial Airport in northwest Harris County to Sugar Land Regional Memorial Airport and was bound for Boerne. It crashed near the San Antonio airport. KW's Marianne Martinez joins us live from Sugar Land with the latest on this tragedy. And Marianne, where does the investigation stand now? The plane made one final stop here at Sugar Land Regional Airport, but earlier in the day, that flight originated at Hooks Memorial Airport in northwest Harris County, crashing into a street and sidewalk just shy of the San Antonio airport. The four-passenger plane Piper PA 24250 went down just before 6:30 this evening. All three passengers on board were killed, two men and a woman. The plane was headed to Boerne, Texas. That's northwest of San Antonio prior to the crash. The fire chief in San Antonio says the pilot asked to land at the San Antonio International Airport, citing engine trouble. We had ARP units that were en route to the destination site on the runways and got another report that the plane had crashed. Now, that plane went down on a city street surrounded by businesses, apartment complexes, cars, other things. The fire chief in San Antonio saying the one silver lining out of this is that nobody else was hurt or injured, not even any property damage. They surveyed all
Hang on
around the
just a
plane for
second,
about
everyone. I
20
think I hear
blocks. The plane
voices.
currently under investigation.
Let me make sure my little sister ain't
And,
weak.
Federal Aviation Administration are heading to San Antonio to look into what exactly happened. Crown champion, and he calls Houston home. The best dog in the nation is back in Bible City. Tonight we're hearing from Thor's owner and trainer about his big win and where he plans to show up next. Well, public money gained for NRG's retractable roof that's hardly ever open. Yeah, we had picture perfect weather outside, but the roof is closed. So we got jail to investigate why it's been so long since the roof's been open and where NRG ranks on the list of the NFL's loudest stadiums. Well, next.
I'm reminding you, Dre'Jon's bedtime.
Are you at risk of an eye stroke?
Make
Having
sure you
both might
use the
help you solve
bathroom
that
before going to
problem.
bed.
I'll be scouring
Good
the
night.
best Cyber Monday deals and show you what I'm finding throughout the morning. What not to put under the tree this Christmas. On Money Gifts, Monday morning.
I'm reminding you, Dre'Jon's bedtime routine. Make sure you use the bathroom before going to bed. Good night.
Alexa, good night.
Nighty night. Get some good rest.
I'm not even going to bed yet. I'm gonna finish streaming with y'all, and then I am gonna go to bed. That's I do. Got to get right back up at 6 a.m. That looks good.
Amateur chefs, they're weird. They're like lovers, barbecuers, mortgage or deliverers, undoers, and conveyors, midnight snackers, brown baggers, bakers, and those microwavers. At Kroger, you can get all the fresh you want at a great price with delivery and free pickup. Because we believe in fresh for everyone. They are the ultimate when it comes to taking care of customers. The minute you walk in, you know it's different. My daughter loves going to the
I mean, we've been having some rough stream days this week. Starting late every day. When I was supposed to start at 5 yesterday, we didn't start at 5. We started at 9, 10, 10. Started at 10:30, 10:45. Tonight we started at 10:25. Friday we started at 10:40. Thursday was the only decent day I actually was actually a decent day.
All right, the Texans celebrating a huge win tonight along with all the fans right now as we understand D-Hop is on the podium talking about that big win. Let's listen in. All right, we are back live out here in NRG after this big Texans win over the Patriots. If you've ever been to a Texans game, you've probably never seen one with a retractable rather roof open. And have a lot of fans wondering, does it even work anymore? And if it does work, why is it never open? Well, Mario Diaz, one of the investigators, is on the case.
The sunroof.
That's right.
A testament to automotive ingenuity.
If I don't have to worry about my hair looking good, I love that thing open.
When one is joined with Mother Nature on the inside.
The wind, the sun, the whole bit, it's great.
Pressure is simply applied, glass smoothly retracts. The journey filled with symphonic automotive engineering. Slowly building to the moment when open air is fully exposed.
It's kind of like having a little convertible, like not totally.
Gotta love Christine, man.
All right, so it might add a few more dollars to the monthly note. However, custodians sure don't seem to mind. We've seen it time and time and time again all over the city where people have their rooms wide open. In fact, who out there wouldn't take advantage of this luxury amenity, especially after making such a costly investment? Oh yeah, that's right, the Texans. Where the Texans keep their roof close to us tonight, they are organizational losers. For several seasons now, the airwaves have been filled with discussion over NRG's retractable roof.
We have picture perfect weather outside, but the roof is closed.
Challenging, though, for many to recall the last time it was open for a Texans game.
You have been to every single home game since day one.
Absolutely.
When was the last time they had the roof open?
I don't even know.
I don't know why they don't open it more.
Complete coverage comes naturally for superfan Red Mysterio.
I know it must be kind of hard to watch the action with all of this.
But even he has questions.
Mr. Mysterio, have you ever wondered about the mystery as to why they keep this roof closed all the time?
Perfect.
I wonder, yeah.
So do fans who fashion the garb of Houston's gridiron past.
Would the Oilers have opened the roof more often? Yep, they would and made all that sound still going.
Channel 2 Investigates examined the four other NFL franchises with retractable roofs to see how the Texans stack up.
The roof is open, the windows are open here at Lucas Oil Stadium.
27 times since 2008 for the Indianapolis Colts, including 8 since 2015. The Dallas Cowboys, 22 games since 2009. The Atlanta Falcons have had their roof open 8 times since they started operations 2 seasons ago. Stadium officials in Arizona revealed their roof has been open 102 times since 2015 for a variety of events, including Cardinals games. As for the Texans, the last game where they had the roof open was November 30th, 2014.
Jesus. Years ago.
Combined, nearly $450 million public dollars from tourists, stadium users, and tenants was utilized to build NRG.
Can you open her up? Sure. All right, close her again.
But to see a retractable cover on game day, well, fans are better off crossing paths with tailgating chefs like Robert Garcia.
So you have a pretty good retractable system here. Yes. What about that stadium behind you? I'm pretty sure they got one where you just push a button and it'll open right up within 20, 30 minutes.
Channel 2 Investigates did reach out to NRG NRG Stadium officials to see the actual button or computer system that opens the roof. They denied our request, citing security reasons. As for whether or not it actually still works, yeah, it works. This from Ed Emmett, former Harris County judge and KPRC's political analyst.
It's my understanding that they've made the choice that the crowd noise is worth more to them than the open air.
The Texans' Nick Martin agrees.
I don't know. I guess I feel so. I think the sound like stays in more, so it definitely helps out our defense.
Teammate Brendan Starr feels the continuity of game time conditions provides an edge.
We get to play in all our home games in 72-degree weather, perfect conditions, which I would call that an advantage.
Longtime Texans fan Leo Ramirez had this take on the consistent closures.
To each his own, but I mean, if you're happy, use it. You know, I mean, I'm not going to buy a convertible and not take off the top.
We'll have a sunroof,
Exactly, absolutely. You're not use it right.
which means, at least for now, local fans may have to go to creative extremes if they want to watch the Texans play under an open roof. A global mapping and data company recently ranked the top 10 loudest stadiums in the NFL. And interestingly, only 4 of the top 10 are dome or retractable roof stadiums. The other 6 are all outdoor stadiums. Now you might be wondering, is NRG one of them? You can find out by checking out the full list right now in the Investigates section of click2houston.com. More news. Channel 2 investigates.
I guess ours served as more of a moon move tonight.
Great weather for us, the good weather. I mean, it was perfect today. Yeah, you got what we want. So, you know, if you got the big heavy, maybe they know more than we do.
You gotta ask the big question.
They have some beautiful sunsets, too. Look at this one. This was out of Kingwood tonight. Isn't that gorgeous? Look at the glass up like that. This is out of
Good
Milwaukee.
old Frank.
And that's a fun
I had a
drive.
feeling Frank was gonna be on tonight. Something told me, and I knew.
If you were only 2 lights, it might seem bad. I know. We got some great lights out there this year. So check it out. In the meantime, it's pretty out. 47 degrees, a little chilly. West Northwest winds. That's the reason for that. The dew points way down there. Humidity hard to find. Temperatures already tumbling at 39 in Columbus, 49 popular in Navasota, Huntsville, right conversation, 48 in Panama, 45 now in Katy. So not even a couple degrees from that, just simply because of the wind. The dew points way down there in the 20s and 30s. So that indicates just how dry the area is. Dry
It's
air. It's
Glaybrook
easy
Drive,
to cool
right?
down, and that's what we're going to do. Here's that northwest wind, 5, 6, 7, 8 miles per hour. So it's going to be chilly overnight. Clear skies,
Yeah,
north winds.
drive.
They'll take it
Okay.
down to 42 downtown. That's one of the hot spots. 33 in Conroe, 38 in Panama, 80, 38, 40. It could be a little colder some of these outlying communities. So be aware, it's going to be chilly to wake up to. And then keep that sweater all day long because 62, even under beautiful, openly sunny skies, it's going to be only in the low 60s. So a little warm up the next 4 days. We go from tomorrow right on through Thursday from 62 to 68 to 72, and then 75 on Thursday with lows coming up also. And Thursday is a nice spot. So here's the way this shapes up. Nice skies for Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday. High pressure really in control. Here's that low coming out of California. It's going to zip across. So Thursday into Friday, we'll get this chance of rain. It's a fast mover. So not looking for a lot. Then we're back to really nice skies for the weekend, late Friday and Saturday and Sunday. That will be for the following Monday. We're just going to 10 days. In the meantime, rainfall peaking well over the
Make sure I
rainfall
turn the car
totals.
back.
And
Yeah.
that's really not that heavy, maybe an inch. We're looking for probably a half inch at the most. And that typically is that way most across. So really a pretty nice week as we go into the first full week of December. The week will stay as I start 58 degrees at 6:02 in the afternoon.
Okay,
Lots
now
of
we do
40s and
crossings.
50s for generally today tomorrow. Pretty perfect for the haircuts. Here's the full 7 and 10 days ahead. 62 to 68 to 75 on Thursday. There's that front that comes through with just a 20% chance for shower. And then a nice Friday. I think it's almost fair. Saturday, warm temperature counts on Sunday with beautiful weather on Sunday. Have to say, anybody can do it. And then on Monday, there's that front 30% chance of rain. Then it pulls us back in. So we have a slight warming trend. It doesn't last for too long as we head into December. But so far, so good. Not a bad way to start
No.
the last month of the year. We won and we had winning weather. So here we
I
go.
did.
Yep.
Hashtag winning. All right,
Thanks a lot.
I'll be right back.
We'll see y'all after the break.
Season is here, and it's time for our best offer of the year during the Ford Black Friday event. Now for a limited time, get 20% estimated savings on select 2019 Ford models, plus earn complimentary maintenance through Ford Pass Rewards. The Ford Black Friday event ends soon, so hurry Now get 20% estimated savings on a new Ford F-150 plus earn complimentary maintenance through Ford Pass Rewards. Hurry into your best in Texas Ford dealer today.
He could have just been the middle class kid who made good. Mike Bloomberg became the guy who did good. After building a business that created
So
thousands of jobs
57,
and took charge of a city
58
from 9/11.
LCM.
A three-term mayor will bring it back
But
from the
that's
ashes,
57.
bringing
Yep.
jobs to
58
thousands of
LCM.
affordable
Go ahead
housing
and connect the
units today.
crossings. We're gonna
After
go ahead and
witnessing the terrible
connect the
2021
crossings.
violence,
After we do Gladebrook, Falling Creek is the next intersection. I do not have enough land nor track,
this planet from climate
land,
change,
track,
and now he's
or
taking on
or
to rebuild a country
road
and
to
restore
actually
faith
do
in defiance.
the next
Where
set of
wealth will pay
intersections
more
down
tax
Westheimer.
and the middle class get
So
their fair share, everyone without health
once we
insurance
finish
will
here,
get everyone who
we'll be
works
moving
will
on to
get
doing
your job
land
will get
and
company
road
eyes on you.
extensions.
And all those things Mike Bloomberg intends to make good. Jobs creator, leader, problem solver. Mike Bloomberg for president. I'm Mike Bloomberg.
So
I approve this message.
57,
Days are built on
57,
mornings. And what burger is built on burgers?
57,
Mornings. Burgers.
52. Who has the track
Morning
clearance?
burgers? Hmm. Yeah. All right. Good thing we
2
have
has
a
the
burger
track
meat
clearance.
just
Okay,
for
so 2
breakfast.
is here,
Topped with breakfast. Good thing
and
there's
then
the
4.
limited time breakfast burger. Have Whataburger.
Got it.
This Black Friday, the gift you really want is at Nissan's Black Friday event. Save big on our tech-filled lineup, like Rogue, the world's
Perfect.
best safety shield 360.
Now we're turning on all of our traffic lights,
Intelligent
starting
all-wheel
with
drive
this one over here.
Save $8,000 on the 2020 Altima or get 0% financing for up to 72 months on 12 models.
Okay, we are still celebrating the Texans' big win tonight. Channel 2 Sports reporter Vanessa Richardson joining us now live inside NRG. Vanessa? Hey guys, I just stepped outside of the Texans locker room and did a one-on-one with Bradley Roby. We'll make sure to post that to flip2houston.com. But Bradley was talking about how special this game was for him. His grandpa just passed away last night. His grandpa was blind, and he felt tonight like his grandpa is the one that helped him beat Tom Brady and the New England Patriots. Now, he used to be with the Broncos, so it actually wasn't his first time beating the Patriots, but that was very special. Again, we'll post that to flip2houston.com. So one of the leaders on this team, DeAndre Hopkins, told me earlier this week that he really wanted to win this game because he had never beaten Tom Brady. Here's D-Hop on the chemistry that the team had tonight.
We stuck together because we knew what kind of players that we had in this locker room. We know what kind of team we want to beat. It's the realities. That's how we stuck together. We knew if we came out and played our game and we could do some things against those guys. They're a great defense. Can't take nothing away from them. We got like Deshaun back there, quarterback. Stroud still make plays in his own. It's hard to defend that. Guys made plays. Kenny made plays. Williams made plays. Who's made plays. So we feel like we match up well against teams that have we just came out and played a great game on offense and defense.
The defense was real good
Yes, they
tonight.
did. So the Texans stay atop of the AFC South. We'll have more Texans coverage throughout the week inside on Sports Sunday. Live inside NRG Stadium, Vanessa Richardson, KTRC Channel 2 Sports.
All right, thanks a lot, Vanessa. We're talking about how composed he is in that podium, right?
Amazing. You know they were freaking out in their locker room after the game.
Stateside right here on KP.
English Bulldog people, it's my hot rod and engine. It just became a great family dog.
All right, decide right here on KPRC this past Thursday. The Houston Pup taking home the Best in Show over at Trainz 18th Annual National Dog Show.
That beautiful Bulldog 4 electrified the crowd and the judges, taking home the title. Today, we got our first chance to meet with the winning dog and his co-owners, who could not be more proud. Kara Gordon and Eduardo Perez, the Bulldog's co-owners, keeping them Magnolia, as he's treated as a family pet, and of course, star show dog on the second.
He was very flat to dog. You know, critical balls as a team, so other dogs do. Sure, so.
What kind of Chihuahua is this then?
Yeah, when you look at your face, he's little dog, but no, he is very playful dog. Very cute dog.
We'll see how after the break.
A car is just a metal object, and your value doesn't really matter, right? Unless you're an online person and have to deal with people. Or you're a people person and it's only sold online. Or you've got a 3-year-old and have to spend all day in a zoo. When you realize there is no dealer, then it matters. So at CarMax, we'll let you shop the car you want, the way you want. In our stores or on your couch. With pickups in no time or delivery straight to your door. Because that's the way it should be. CarMax.
Little cabin life. Leaky. Drafty. Perfect. Mismatched chairs gathered around a game board marked with house rules.
There we go. Traffic lights are up and running.
Aimed it.
Yay! Now triggers.
Silly superstitions. Off-color victory dances. And two of the most cursed dice you ever saw. This is Shiner Country.
Okay. So I'm gonna put the triggers for Fallen Creek here. And the triggers for Gladebrook are gonna go here. I think Gladebrook we can stretch it out a little bit more. Let's stretch out some more. Let's go here.
Get 0% APR for 60 months plus no payments for 90 days on all Lincoln vehicles.
Our free checking account is not just about freedom. It's about freedom. Freedom to save without worrying about a monthly service charge. To access your money whenever and wherever you want. Freedom to experience the power least the use of your way down.
Your sister.
My sister. How can I send Laura money? Cool. And freedom to know you can count on people you trust. Opportunities are made for those who choose freedom. BBVA. Creating opportunities.
A fresh cracked egg, savory sausage, melty cheese, all in a toasty English muffin. Ugh. Yum. Wake up breakfast with McDonald's.
Come to McDonald's and get a sausage biscuit or sausage McMuffin with hash browns for just $1.50 and pair it with a McCafe Premium Roast Coffee.
Yeah.
The best gift of all, it's Happy Honda. Where you can find clearance deals on select 2019 Honda vehicles. Visit your local Honda dealer today.
If you've been injured in an accident, call 1-800-JUSTICE. Simmons and Fletcher, Christian Trial Lawyers.
Thanks for watching. The Tonight Show is next. All of us Sports Sunday. Good night.
Good night, guys. See you tomorrow night. Take care. Alrighty. All set, ready to go, ready to be tested out. Alright, now next. It's time to extend the land, road, and track. So we're going to start with the land first. Let's go. We're extending this bad boy out. We can get our next few intersections done deal. Yeah, just extending out the land here. That's good. Yep, that's nice and long. Okay. Let's save that. Okay. Lane has been extended out. Now we do road and track. Track first. Again. Yep, we're gonna do 5 track extensions and 5 road extensions. So we're gonna do one more track extension and then that's it for both tracks. This is the last and final one. Good. Last and final one. Okay, that's all the track extensions we're due for now. We'll do more when we we'll do another track extension. We'll do another track. We'll do another track extension after we run out of track again. But for now, we have enough track to last us for a while. Keep the rails close to the main track as possible. And then we'll adjust these roads as the line as the route goes on. Okay, this is when the tracks start swaying over to the right. So the rail starts swaying over to the right. Right in here. Right now we're just keeping 3 lane. Extend the tracks out some more. Because the road went further than the tracks. So it means the tracks gotta get extended out more. Okay, we can bring the rails out some more. Okay, hang on, fix the rails. Okay, now we'll check the road and track for review. Looks to me this needs to be spaced closer, so bring it in closer. There we go. Okay. Space, that's too far. Bring it in. It's too far from the track as well. I don't want it all up on the track, but I just want it moved over a little bit. Looks good. Okay, you start getting space too far from the tracks. The tracks are moving away. So the road starts moving away with the tracks. I don't want it all up on the tracks. I want to leave some room for the lines so that I can pull them in when we get to the intersections. Or to put the poles and place the poles in correctly. Okay, the rest of this looks good. And there we go. Back in Gladebrook. Alright, save. Let's wreck the road and track. That way we don't have to extend it again for a while. Fallen Creek is our next intersection, everyone. Let's get to it. Fallen Creek Drive is our next intersection on the FM 1960 route. So let's get to it. These are Fallen Creek chairs. I'm going to place Fallen Creek right here. I'm just going to place it as a two-way. A two-lane, one-way on both sides. I'll fix that down there at the other end. Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and just do this like this. I know it's not like this in real life, but hell, I don't care. Fallen Creek ends at Bama, North Houston, which is not demonstrated in the route. So, yeah. Okay, Fallen Creek. This is going to be Fallen Creek, and the next one after that is Walker's Road. It's the next intersection. Fallen Creek. There's nothing really particular in as far as like landmarks. Like Home Depot was a landmark. There's apartment complexes that was a landmark. This one doesn't have much, and I don't think the game has a Jack in the Box in it. So, and that Jack in the Box is off of Fallen Creek. Oh, they do. They do have a Jack in the Box. I forgot to have a Jack in the Box on here. I think they have like an order board and all that stuff. Yeah, but the Jack in the Box is off of Fallen Creek. So there you go. Jack in the Box. There's your Jack in the Box. With a built-in order menu. And you drive through the window. Yeah, actual parking lot. And there's an Aldi grocery store just about here. Alright, so the next intersection, let's show you what that one looks like, shall we? I shall show you what that next intersection looks like. Make sure I get this moving. There we go. Okay, so here's our next intersection. It's Fallen Creek in FM 1960. Oh, I actually built this right. Yay! The first time. First try, I got this right. Yay! Okay, now this was like this all rated that day. But here we go. Boom. Boom. Alright. So this is Fallen Creek and FM 1960. This also had some traffic light history before the protected left turns that you see on your screens. Before the left turn signals got here, these were left turn yields before left turn signals. And I will show you what that light looked like. I will show you what this light looked like before they got the left turn signals. Here's back in 2011. As you can see here, there are left turn yields. Yep, see? Yields. and I think the left turn yields got replaced to turn lights. I think around 2013, 2014. Because here's a 2015 picture of the turn lights, of the replacement turn lights. Yeah. I believe 2013, 2014, or about 2013, 2014, or 2014, 2015. I think it's when these not to protect the left turn, but the left turn yields got swapped out for left turn signals. And this is what the intersection looks like today. Protected left turns is still there. You see the Jack in the Box is right there. Yeah, Jack in the Box is off of Fallen Creek. I don't think the game has a Walgreens, but that Walgreens is gone anyway, so it's not even there. Yeah, this is eastbound on Fallen Creek. In 1960, this is westbound Fallen Creek in FM 1960. So, yeah, Fallen Creek also has some traffic light history behind it as well. So, yep, there you go. There's your little history. There's your little history lesson right through there. You don't get a lot of history lessons with me, especially traffic light history. I try to keep that to myself. But when it's a route involved, I always try to let you know. I try to tell the story. I try to tell the tale of how these traffic lights, what looked like before, and what they look like now. And it's a little bit. I have it in the game. I have it a little bit further away from Glaber. They're not that far from each other in real life, but in the game, I'm gonna put them as far. I'm gonna put them far away, so I have enough time for triggers and stuff. Okay, so we have the Jack in the Box up. It's back here. That's the Jack in the Box. That's on Fallen Creek. Just that's just south of 1960. Okay, this one also has the two street signs: the Cypress Creek Parkway, 1960. I'll show you what this road looks like when we get to it. It also has some traffic light history, by the way. So I'm just doing that letting you know now. And we have less than 30 minutes, I believe, together on our stream here. Yeah, we have an hour and 21 minutes in. This is over. We start this at 10:25, so this is over at 12:25. So we only have a couple more minutes together, and then I have to get some rest because I have to drop my sister off at school in the morning, and I need the rest so I can get my butt up again in the morning. This one, we're going to go ahead and start with the controller. I believe if I go back in Street View again, let me see. I believe the controllers are all on the same side because they're all on the same side. Okay, this one is moved. This one is over here now. Ain't that something? Okay, that's actually good to know. So the way the traffic lights work here at Falling. Oh, I'm not actually showing y'all this, but I'm looking. Well, I can actually show y'all here. Hang on. So what the actual well, I had it and then I moved. I actually moved. That's my bad. Hang on, let me go back. There we go. So what this light the way this light works is this side over here goes first, and then it's the straight lights, right? Since this is a busy road, the straight lights are pretty low. And then it is the left turn westbound to turn left going southbound on Fallen Creek going towards Bamo, North Houston, which is back here, that traffic light you see in the distance back here. Which, by the way, I'm actually going to go see what they're doing back there. Even though this is the old street view. I actually will have to go out there in real life. And to me, once the camera guy that ran the light, I don't know if it was on yellow or on red, but the Google camera guy, I think he ran it on red, and ended up with this right here. This is actually good to know because I'm getting the chance to figure out how the traffic light works in real life, and I think it still works like this in real life as well. So I think it's this side. I believe northbound goes first, and then southbound. So that means northbound. So that means northbound will be Route 2, southbound will be Route 7 at that point. So that means Route 7 has the track clearance screen. Route 1 and 3 is going to fall on these traffic lights. Route 3 is the turn light. Route 1 is going to be both these straight lights here. So the turn I like to have I like to have the turn light in the straight light change green again, at least because the imaginary left turn traffic has a chance to turn left before the track clearance green phase, which is going to be these two lights in trains, not in real life, because in real life there's no, as you can see, there's no railroad track here in real life. So this is the Trainz version. But anyway, you get my point. Um, this side has the track. It will have the track clearance green. This will be the green before the track clearance. The green before track clearance. Then track clearance. Then I'm gonna release Route 2 again, which I've been doing a lot lately. I have been letting like another route to go again. I have been doing that for the last few intersections on the FM 1960 route. For the last couple of intersections, we actually started that because one half of 1960 have the original old track clearance screens without the extra phase, and then the new section has the new advanced track clearance screen, which I've done in another route. I figured it out and also added another phase in to let that other side go, so that way they're not sitting there the whole entire time they're waiting to a whole cycle to pass through before they actually get a chance to go. I like how I end up on the wrong side of the road. Yeah, I don't know why this thing is acting up like that, like it is. But I'm sorry, you guys. I'm also checking to see what they've been doing back here because um, there's some construction back in here. I think this is probably open now. Of course, this is 2018, so and this is what the light looked like before. What's incandescence? Yeah. Yeah, this is Denver, North Houston. This is not a part of the route, so don't worry about all that stuff. This ain't part of the route. I'm just seeing because I saw a lot of construction shit back here, and I got curious because I'm thinking they're building something back here now. I mean, it took them years to finally put something back in there. It's been more. It's been a lot of trees. Yeah, because I see in this picture, 2017, which is old. So I think they were just cleaning out the land. It's nothing. That's probably still nothing there in real life right now. Okay, let's get back focused here. I'm sorry. I kind of get carried away and I go somewhere else. I do that from time to time, so I do apologize. All right, let's get back to the right at hand here. All right, so Falling Creek is a protected left turn for north and southbound. Left turn signals are for east and westbound, which is new for 2014. That came up in 2014. So now they're left turn signals permanently. I think because of the number of accidents that used to be at the intersection. It's probably why they had protected left turn put in. This is a really busy intersection and stuff like that. Okay, where you have the controllers up. The controller goes here now on this side. and then I put the railroad crossing controller on this side. This is a fictional, not FM 1960. This ain't the real thing. This is what with trains and stuff. This is with trains and stuff. So we can keep it as a train game with just a bunch of traffic lights in it, which is just all the traffic lights along FM 1960, which is the route we're building. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and let's go ahead and do traffic lights now. Let's go and get them put them out here so we can have them all set ready to go. So we have two here, we have one. That's right, one here because I have a four section I gotta put up. Two here and one here. Okay, then we have the double greens. Horizontal left. So we have the double green here, horizontal left, double green goes here, and then we have a double red horizontal, which is the turn lights. Okay, and now street signs. Okay, so there's one street sign for Fallen Creek, one street sign reading Fallen Creek. This is two street signs reading Cypress Creek Parkway and FM 1960, which is the original street sign. And then two more here, Cypress Creek Parkway, the new street sign they put up. They put them all up around 2014, 2015. They did that. I remembered when they did it, because it wasn't all up before when I lived out there before. And then we have a street sign out for the original street sign that's been up for years. It's FM 1960. So we have all the traffic lights. They're all set, ready to go. We're gonna go ahead and do stoppers now, so we can get them out the way. So we have one here, and then we have one here. So we turn this one around 180 degrees. And then we do the same for the ATLS traffic stopper rollable. We do not use the traffic stopper that actually came with the game. They don't work good on these roads. They're terrible. And then they're really like they're not functional. They don't work that good. I tried to use one of the ATLS stoppers and I did not like it. I did not like the way that thing did not hold good for me. I had to raise it up because the road disappeared. Yeah, no. Because you gotta use specific roads to use that stopper. And I was like, no, I'm not about to waste my time. So we'll just use these, and I've been using a lot of these a lot. I mean, and it's a built-in asset. The ATLS traffic stopper is a built-in asset. So a lot of people still uses the actual ATLS stopper, but I don't. I actually use the rollable, and I also use the NRC. No, the other people who made the other stoppers and stuff like that. Yeah. So yeah. Okay, let's go ahead and get the stoppers all connected. So we're gonna have all that out the way. So we have one here, a connection point here, a connection point. Oh, sorry, that's not for the thing. There we go. It's for the road. Connection point here. A connection point here for the railroad crossing. This one for southbound. This one for southbound at the railroad crossing. Split them all up. This is eastbound. This is westbound. This is northbound. Okay, northbound gets connected first. Okay. Northbound. Northbound. Now southbound. 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 Move up. Turn around. Move over. Put it in. That's westbound. Here's eastbound. Perfect. Alright. Stoppers connected. Check. Next, traffic lights. This should be fun. We gotta zoom down to them. Got to get them rotated the right way. the street sign last. Yeah, that's how I've been doing it. The street sign last. So you just get the traffic lights on the wires. Make sure they're on the wire, actual wire, and hanging on the wire. Like it's connected to the actual wire. It's good to see, man. Everybody know I keep forgetting I'm streaming. I'm about to ramble on to myself. We got about 25 more minutes together. It is midnight. Happy Monday to everyone. Early Monday morning. Where I'm at, it's after midnight. It's at midnight right now. So we have 25 more minutes together, and then after this, I am going to be ending this for the night. Everyone, I do appreciate you watching the trains and the airstreams. I hope this has helped you how to learn how to make the traffic ATLS traffic lights, how to put the stoppers together. Hopefully, watching these streams has helped the new beginners, the new trains, the new trains era people, the people that's starting to use trains. I hope these videos are starting to really help you. How to make the traffic lights and how to set them up. You know, if any of these traffic lights, you can find them on the DLS. Under search ATLS, and they'll pop up. The street signs, they should be already on the game. If not, I think you search them up in the download station. I think they might be in there somewhere. If they're not built into the game already. The railroad crossings, you can find the safe train crossings on jointedrail.com. You have to sign in. You have to sign in. You have to have an account to have to get those railroad crossings, or you can get their trains, their freeware trains. They have some good trains on there. And actually, like them, you can get trains from just about everywhere. Look around. You can do some searching. For any missing KUIDs, you can find those. You can go to Trainz Asset Index. You have to have an account. Now you have to have an account. You didn't have it used to have it. You haven't had to used to haven't had it. You haven't had the chance to have and not have an account the first time. Now you gotta have an account and you gotta pay a subscription to use the service, to use the asset search. I think it's $4.99 a month. I think it's $4.99 a year, and yeah, you just pay it yearly. It's pretty cheap. It's $4.99. You pay through PayPal. That's pretty cheap. Um, you can search for a lot of these things on the DLC, on the download station, on the DLS. You can find a lot of this stuff on the DLS. Under the Trainz DLS. I have links everywhere. So if crossing bells, I have those. I have some from YouTuber Train Fan 1055. You can find some of those signs that I've been using. Searching up his ID or his name, and you can find all his content that he has. Train Fan 1055. He is a real good Trainz person. He has Trainz 2019, which I don't have yet, which I wish I had right now, because I really would have been doing this route on Trainz 2019 right now. Unfortunately, I'm working on Trainz in the era, so no, that's still in the works. So I'm still planning to get it. A couple more things. Um, if you're looking for like these kind of stoppers, they should be already available on the DLS. You can find those searching under ATLS. Um, like I said, the traffic lights. The controller is a built-in asset, so that you don't have to worry about that. If you need any help as far as like if you're trying to do an event like a big intersection, and you need some help, like how to do the phasing and stuff like that, you can watch all the. You can watch these streams. You can watch the West Hammer Road stream, streams that I have on YouTube. You can also watch my videos. I have tons of Trainz video. I have tons of Trainz videos. You can even go to ones from like 5, 6 years ago. And, I mean, those are really old. If you want to go old school, of how to do like a basic like a left turn and straight, and then left turn on the other side, and then let the side traffic go, like that basic intersection, which I have made in this game, which you've seen. Um, Want to see how at track clears green? You can just sit here and watch the stream. You can go in previous streams; they're all available on the Dre'Jon live streams playlist. All the streams are there. Um, yeah. So I mean, a lot of things. I have not figured out a way how to do freeway. I finally figured out a way how to do freeways. I had to do the highway, freeway, intersections on one controller, and it took me years. And I finally figured it out when I had Trainz New Era, and when I have the ASB crossover demo, just to actually work without it lagging like crazy, like the Glayton or the Houston, Texas route. I have a video. I'm gonna do a video on it tomorrow, which is today for me because it's early Monday morning. But I'll still say tomorrow for a lot of you, just in case you're across the seas, or you're still watching this in Pacific time or Mountain time, because it is still Sunday night in those time zones. And Eastern time, you'll see it in the later today. In Central time, you should see it later today. Um, I'm gonna do a video on it. It's gonna be probably gonna use I don't know what route I'm gonna use, but I'm gonna use on a route that does not have it yet, and it's gonna he have it. It's gonna have it in. I don't think I have any routes that have it. That does not have it. I don't think. I think all of them have it now. The Glidden, which took forever, has it. Um, the Glidden has it. The Houston, Texas route has it. The the Metro Rail, my Metro Rail Red Line route has it. Um, so I'm thinking of all my routes here. The ASB crossover demo is what we actually did it on, so that originally has it. And I moved it over to the interlocker gate demo. The advanced demo doesn't have any of those kind of intersections, so that doesn't count for anything. But I figured out a route. It probably will be on the West Belford route. I think it'll be probably what we do West Airport, not West Airport, Murphy Road and Willcrest. That intersection that I have in the back. That I've seen. If you've seen the West Belford route live on YouTube here, which I do have a stream on, I'm doing a little bit of work. We need to get back on there and do some more work. It's probably after we finish this off at 45. This is because that's the end of the phase, the construction phase of this route is 45. And that's where we'll stop again for a little bit. Probably take another break off this route. I could say this route probably be done by the summertime. And I can do it by streams with you guys and do it by myself when I have the time. And if I'm not on the Glidden or the Houston, Texas route, which I've been doing a lot lately. Been dealing with those two laggy routes. Two very, very, very laggy routes. So, yeah, any of those information, anything with Trainz. A lot of my trains are from Jointed Rail and they're payware. So, if you don't have that kind of money to be buying trains, then you better want to just stick with the freeware trains. They work real good. The freeware are good. They're good trains. If you got a little money to spend, payware. Go to payware. I think Jointed Rail does a Black Friday. I just don't think they're doing a Cyber Monday sale this year. If they are, I think Jointed Rail are doing a Cyber Monday sale. I think they do it yearly. Let me just go to Jointed Rail here real quick. Let me see here. Oh, no, hold on. I typed this in wrong. There we go. Yeah, they actually do have a Black Friday sale going on that actually ends on Tuesday. So from November 27th from now till December 4th, which is Tuesday, they do have a sale going on. Um, that you can if you person that want to spend some money to buy some trains. I mean, Payware has some real good trains, but if you don't have the money to do it, then I suggest you go ahead and having it work out for you. Yeah, and you'll find all your stuff. Let me show y'all here. Let me get the jointed rail. Let me show y'all what's going on with jointed rail. So this is jointedrail.com. This is my all my trains that I purchased in the past, the juice train and all the other trains. This is how you see all these good trains on my train game, because these are payware. These are payware trains, and I have these for life. I never lose these. These never expire, as you can see. They never expire. So every train game I have, if I'm looking for a game, if I'm looking for anything of the sort, I come right here to Jointed Rail and I download those trains and put them on my train game. So like when I get Trainz 2019 on here, I hope I'm gonna have to get a either on here or on another computer. All I gotta do if I want my Jointed Rail trains and content, I come right on here. I download them all, and I move on to doing the freeware. And I also pick my freeway trains, which is gonna be like these. Yeah, it's gonna be like these. The strip mall pack, which is new. Um, the this right here, the Santa Fe Needle Sub. This is new. I think you have to have purchased some trains to get that. Rose pack. Yeah, all that stuff. You can buy all this stuff for free. And the safe train crossings are also going to be in this route. I'm actually going to pop those up for you real quick. Let me see if I can get them up for you. Just in case there's some new people that are just starting, just starting trains. Yeah, they're just starting trains. So I'm going to page 6. I think they're on here somewhere. If it's not under here, then it's somewhere. Let me see. Let me do signals. Yep, here they go. They're right here. Safe train crossings. So if you're wondering where the safe train crossings are, here they are right here. JointedRail.com. You got to have an account. You have to have an account to download their content. You got to have an account. So sign you up in an account. It's free. It's free to sign up for a new account. Um, and then you're set to go. You click on the Safe Train Cross Effect. You download the crossings. You get the crossing dependencies. You get all that stuff, and you download it to your train game, and they'll be good to use in the game. Okay. So there's another website you can use. Now this website here, once I get it up, because it popped up the first time. It's right here. You know why I keep disappearing. And this is another one you can use. Um, this is to find. This is if you want to find, um, different kids and stuff like that. You're looking for something that's missing that has like an unknown dependency or a KUID. It's like a missing dependency or something like that on your thing. So this is the website you come to, and you have to have an account. Now you have to have an account. So now you have to have an account to actually use this feature. Because I tried to use it before, and when I was logged out, I didn't have an account before, and I wanted to search the kids, and I couldn't. So yeah, I know my subscription has expired and ended this past July. So I think it won't work now until I actually get my subscription renewed. So which is I don't need right now because I have not been on here. I haven't needed it for a while, but it really comes in handy. um, for missing kids, for missing KUIDs, it really does help. It really helps. It does. It does. It does. It does. And you got to believe me. So that's just a few things, and then of course DLS is right here. Well, this is not the actual DLS. This is the homepage. But this is the actual download station. So this is the download station. This is where you're gonna find all your things. If you're searching for traffic lights, you just type in ATLS, hit enter, and all ATLS stuff is here. Oh, this is new. I'm definitely gonna get this. ATLS reset? Yeah, I need that. I'm glad I came on here. I need that. Oh, let me see if I can find that. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Not train settings. What was that? Oh wait. Manage content. Let me see if I can find that. Hold on. Download station. ATLS. Download station. And what's it called now? Hang on. I didn't know we had. I didn't know they had a reset command. I know about these, the leaving method and arriving method. ATLS script. What the heck is this? Script library for use with new ATLS system for TRS-19. Oh, there's a new ATLS system. Ah, okay. Awesome background for some tamed SP3 assets. This update to fix ATLS driver command issue. I need to get that too. I don't have 2019 though yet. I have to get it. I'll get it here soon. I'm gonna buy it soon. ATLS reset command should not be needed. Check you have no unrelated assets causing an exception, as this will cause ATLS to be unstable. Add the driver schedule on any train to 0 ATLS. Tick launcher, ATLS tick launcher and train settings. Develop show script reception notifications. This will enable the red book so you can check for problem assets. Okay. Reset command should not be needed. Check you have no unrelated assets causing an exception, as this will cause ATLS to be unstable. So this advanced traffic light system, I mean, this will make it unstable, which means unstable. I think that means like it will make it like maybe mess up or get stuck somewhere. So I'm thinking this is probably what that's for. If you want to try it out, which I'm going to, because I want to actually see what happens. I'm gonna try it on Tame. This is all the stuff you can use. Yeah, this is all the river crossings you can use. The level crossing sound effects from that's train. That's train fan 1055. This is him on Trainz DLS. If you want some of those. There's a train sitting on here that actually works real good. The flashing yellow turn light in a section demo. And these traffic lights that I'm using in game, except for these don't work. But these are the ones I do use in game. You have seen me use in real life. They're right here on the DLS. So if anyone is new to trains or stuff like that, and you want to know how to get the flashing yellow turn light, like the flashing yellow turn lights, if you're looking for, some of these right here. Yeah, if you're looking for something of that sort, then this is where you find all that stuff. Okay. So just in case anyone is looking for this kind of stuff. So if you're looking for like anything of this like this, I mean this would be perfect. This works real good, and I love it. And I love all this stuff. All this stuff works real good in my routes. Traffic lights, I use just about every last one of these except for the trams. I believe these trams does not work. I tried. KJ 3400. He made these traffic lights and street signs. I believe I could not get the trams to work, so I don't have them. But everything else I do have. I do have the left turn yields, the right turn yields, and different versions of the left turn yields. I'm just gonna go ahead and change the page here. So you got the left turn yield, you got right turn yields, you got double red, you have a dual indicator, you have the original flashing yellow arrow. You have the double green. This is the ones you can see out there on the like the east side and the west side. So not east side, like the Midwest. You kind of see these traffic lights. You don't see a lot of these in Houston. You see a lot of these in Houston, in the Houston, Texas area, and around all around the states as well. You can see a lot of these in California. California, a bunch of them. You'll see kind of these in Michigan. Yeah, these are like left. You can use these as turn lights or straight lights, or however you want to use them. They look like they're kind of use these design out there in Michigan. So yeah, you got more view indicators right here. They're like doghouse style, but they're not. You kind of see these on the like on the east side, on the east coast. Again, you see these. Now, do not, and I'm gonna repeat, do not get these tram signals because the last time I got these tram signals did not work. I'm just gonna be, I'm just gonna be truthful to you guys. This these tram signals did not work too good on what it says is Trainz Railroad Simulator 09 compatible. That's probably why they do not work in Trainz a New Era and upper versions. But if I bet you if we put this in 09, maybe it will work. But of course, I have to get a whole bunch of stuff in 09 to actually get it to work, and I can't because 09 is not supported anymore. So I'm having a hard time just moving stuff to 09. It's like I gotta reconfigure. I gotta put the script in from another controller. I have to change the build number to get it to work. It's a lot of work to get those to work. So yeah. So all your traffic lights are here. You'll be looking for more traffic lights, except for the ones that you get from Boat, which is going to be the ATLS lights, the ATLS double light, the ATLS double light NZRHS. Those lights, if you're sick of seeing those lights and using them so much, then come on here on the DLS and come get these extra traffic lights that KJ 3400 has made for us, which I do appreciate him every single day because I love these. I love them. I love them. I love them. Here's some more. Here's the ones you see me use. These are the ones you see me use now. These horizontals. These horizontals that you see me use. You see me use multiple of these. You see me use this one. I just finished in this section. Gladebrook has a light just like this. You see both of these. The alternate signal and a double red horizontal signal as a turn light. Here's a few more. There's one for right turn, there's one for left turn. There's the ones that we use a bunch, the horizontals. This is another dual indicator. This is a couple more right turn signals, right turn yields, dual indicators on a few of them. A stack signal, another traffic light. Yeah, so you can find all of these right here on the DLS. It's real easy. Just search up ATLS and it'll be right there for you to see. You'll see all these traffic lights. Here's the advanced demo. I'm planning to put up my version on here soon. But the person that made this route did a good job. I just want to make it my version, so I do. You also have these. You also have these traffic lights, the Japanese. These are Japanese version traffic lights that they use out there in Japan. This quad light, that quad light works real good. It's kind of like a base. It's like a base traffic light controller. You can use it for 2 lane, like for the two route, two phase thing there. I also use these for turn lights. Those traffic lights do come in handy. Um, there's a bunch of things on here. There's the double light NSG RHS that was not made by Vote. Trainman of 184 made those Japanese flights. The NRC traffic stopping by BNSF 50. Yeah. So you see all of this right here. All of this you need. All this stuff you need in here is right here on the DLS. Everything you need. So if anyone's looking for anything, just come on in here, watch this video because this video has the last few minutes of closing of showing you how, well, where to delete, where to add stuff, where to delete stuff, where to find this stuff, where can I find this, where can I find that, just stuff like that. So if anyone needs like any assistance with that, just look in this video. I have all your information that you're gonna need to work your traffic lights, how to do this, how to do that. Just come on in here and see this, and you'll understand. Okay, I got it. Dre'Jon helped me out. I do appreciate you, Dre'Jon. You'll thank me. You'll thank me later. Alright, but when it's 12:25, that is the time. That's all the time we have for tonight. I do appreciate you, everyone watching. I do apologize that I did have to cut the stream short because I went babbling on about the reset command. Trainz and Tanny 1-3. Gotta get this one. Yeah, I kind of went babbling on about the where to buy, where to get stuff, where to buy stuff like that. Yeah, so I do apologize for all that babbling on that I did, but I just wanted to share. I just wanted to shed some light on where you can buy a couple of things, where you can get a couple of things, where if you're new to Trainz and you don't know how to use that kind of stuff, you can find me on YouTube. You can look at Train Fan 1055. That's our channel. I do recommend big time. He does a lot. He has a lot of stuff. Train Fan 1055. I do recommend you watching that channel. He's a really good guy. I don't know him personally, but from a game point, he does a real good job. He does a lot of like fast trains. He does a couple of crossings. He does fictional routes. He's done a lot of stuff. He does trains nonstop. So I'm kind of trying to get like him right now. Except I've been streaming a whole bunch. So I'm trying to get closer to my subscribers here. And I do that by streaming now, and putting more videos up on YouTube for all of my subscribers to watch, and non-subscribers. If you're new to the channel, I do suggest you subscribe to the channel if you have not already. If you did, I do appreciate you, being a supporter of the channel. And you probably been a long, if you're not been, probably have some long time subscribers on here. That's trained, that like to watch train videos, or own trains, or want to own trains, and just sit back and relax and watch the stream, watch me work, watching me babble on about stuff. I might get off focus and might do something else. Yeah, I mean, yeah, the support is really appreciated if you do subscribe. If you're a subscriber, I appreciate you being a subscriber. If you're not a subscriber, I suggest you do. Tap the little notification bell so you can get all the latest uploads. I will have a video coming up today, Monday, because it is Monday morning for me. It's early Monday morning for me. I will be having a video come up on YouTube that will be premiered on Wednesday this week. So you will have a nice video on how to do freeway traffic lights and freeway mode traffic lights. How to connect those, put those up, and stuff like that. I have to set them up. I'm probably going to use the John Adams Freeway route as a tool, because the rest of the routes, I don't have a lot of them. I don't have a lot of these little freeway intersections up. So my John Adams Freeway will probably be the route you'll see. And I'll have to probably build another whole other intersection, which I have not even made, the big intersection that has the highway, and that's the interstate highway and John Adams Freeway crossing together, which y'all will see a video on that very, very soon. But until then, it's time for me to go to bed. It's after 12:30. It's almost 12:30 for my time. I will see y'all again next weekend. I'm coming up on Saturday and Sunday. We're gonna do Trainz on Saturday. Sunday we'll figure out something. Um, Trainz on Saturday. And Trainz this weekend will be focused on still on phase two of the FM 1960 route. Hopefully the next time I'll see y'all again on Saturday. We'll be a little bit further in the route. Um, it will be a full 3 hour stream this week. Next weekend, both days, Saturday and Sunday. Hopefully Sunday will be a full 3 hours. Hopefully I can get everything I need to get done before I start streaming. If not, then it will be another 2 hour stream, which will be not good for me and not be good for y'all because I bet you I have a few people that do watch my full 3 hour stream, and I do appreciate the people that do stick around. But other than that, I think that's it. I do appreciate that people has watched all 4 days of streaming. That was a lot of work for me, and I bet you that I hope you enjoyed it. It was my pleasure and my honor to be around for you on Thanksgiving, on Black Friday, and this past weekend to stream, to do some work on the 1960 route. Now you see this route it's starting to grow. It's starting to grow. It's going to be a lot more stuff. You've seen a lot more. You've seen a few scenery items. You've seen a couple more things. More traffic lights, of course. More river crossings. Um, yeah, more river crossings are getting built. Stuff like that. Um, yeah, so you're seeing this route get more and more further out. Just instead of just from 290 to 249, which it's been for a couple months. But that concludes our 4 day weekend of streaming. I do appreciate you everyone for watching. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, pop them in the community section of YouTube. The stream will be available to rewatch again as soon as I finish. As soon as I kick off the stream, as soon as the stream is finished, it will be available to rewatch on the Dre'Jon live streams playlist to rewatch there. Any other streams you want to watch there, you may do so on that playlist. Any other videos you want to see, they're up on YouTube. I have my old ones from Makawa, to Fondren, to Poso, all that stuff. You can see me out on the field and in action. Um, you want to see any Trainz videos? I do have a bunch of Trainz in the new era. I have some Trainz 12 on the channel. That's a couple of years ago, so you have to go digging for those old videos. But yeah, I think that's everything, everyone, and I hope you enjoyed yourself this weekend watching 4 days of streaming. Wow, 4 days. Made me tired. Ugh, and stressed out. But I was able to get it done, and it was my honor. It was my pleasure to be here with you here on YouTube Live, under the YouTube studio. Um, the easiest place to broadcast, really to live broadcast. To show my work, to show you what I've been up to. Instead of not having video up for like months, I'm streaming every single weekend that I can. Um, because I do have things I have to do, personal things that I have to take care of. So, yeah. But even than that, I hope y'all have a great week. Yeah, it's gonna be another back to work, back to school for a lot of you. Back to me, back to me waking up at 6 in the morning and dropping my sister off. But I get my Monday through Fridays off because I finally have a chance to have something to do. I can work on Trainz when I have an interruption from my sister. We only get 3 weeks before she's out again for 2 weeks for Christmas. Before she's out again for 2 weeks for Christmas for winter break, and then I'm stuck at home 2 weeks with my little sister. So then I get stressed out again. So I'm gonna do my 3 weeks. I'm gonna go to bed because I'm tired. So I will catch y'all tomorrow. Okay? I do appreciate everyone watching. I will see y'all again on Saturday. Have a great week, whatever you're doing. Be careful out there on the roads. If if you're driving, if you do Uber or Lyft, or you do any of the food delivery apps, you be careful out there on the roads. Um, you know, Hopefully you stay in school, stay in the books, keep learning, keep reading, all that good stuff. And Your pal Dre'Jon will see you again. We'll have a video up on Wednesday, and your pal Dre'Jon will see you again on Saturday afternoon, Saturday evening, 5 p.m. or later, um, depending on what all I have to do. Hopefully, it'll be on time instead of later, so that I don't have to stay up till 1 o'clock in the morning streaming. But yeah, I already want. I'm gonna turn this off, and I'm gonna turn off my light, close my eyes, and go to sleep. But I will see y'all again next week, and I appreciate the support. The support has been amazing. I do appreciate you watching. You know, the streams. I hope you keep watching. Hopefully keep doing this as much as I can until I go back to work, and then I won't be able to do it as much anymore. Once I do get the clear from my mom to make me go back to work, hopefully, which will be very, very, very soon, so I can download some new stuff. I really want to get the new Train game that's been out for this whole year, and I haven't had the chance to get it yet. So, anyway, other than that, I will be seeing you all next weekend. Y'all take care of yourselves, okay? I'm gonna go to bed. I will catch y'all then. All right. Take care. Love you all. Good night.